Hi guys, Spontaneity here, and I'm the Ingenuity person, and I have to admit, I didn't have a very good day, so I thought I would buy something I never thought I would buy, in hopes of one, seeing if it was worth it, and two, just to create something for you guys. Originally, I had gotten in my car after buying this, and I thought, be good to just make a video on that, and hopefully you guys can enjoy it. But you may be wondering what I did buy. I bought this. Now, I have very mixed feelings about this. I did a little bit of, this is my first time opening any of these packs. As I found, when I first initially found out about these Epilogue packs, I thought there was going to be 8 cards in them, but there's only 5, which I find to be rather disappointing. But I did a little bit of looking up, and apparently most of the cards are rares. There's a 1 to 3. How was it worded? Every pack has a chance of getting 1 to 3 rares and 2 to 4 non-rares. There's no commons in these, which is nice. So hopefully we get something good. The only card I'm really looking for in here is one of the high dollar ones. I'm not going to say, for the off chance we'd get it. Don't get it, and we spoil the video. But without further ado, I'm gonna open the box, and this is kind of a video to see whether or not these are worth buying for those who still have these in their stores. I got this from Walmart for about $40. Since I worked there, I got a discount, but it was only 10% either way. But let's get into it, see if it's worth buying. I will say initially the box is pretty cool. Just thinking back to the story of All Will Be One, where the heck was Sarkon throughout this? He's probably top 10 one of my favorites planeswalkers, but because of dragons. But I don't remember him. If you guys know more, let me know. So, and I also found out that most, if not all, the planeswalkers, a little bit of lore-wise for those who care about that, I guess most of the planeswalkers have lost their spark. I guess Ajani has it, still has his, and this could be wrong. I don't know if I haven't done more research on it, even though I should. Nahiri had hers, but then it fractured because of interaction between her and Ajani. And then I know Nissa doesn't have it, or it does, but it's very weak. Yeah, I don't know. Karn doesn't have his, I know that. But yeah, the dice is pretty cool for those who are dice junkies. Let's see what the 2 other packs are. These are the typical lands or whatever, land packs. Oh, okay, they're just Aftermath land. Not Aftermath, March of Machine lands. So nothing new. The signature card is Spark Rupture. It's a 3-cost white. It's an enchantment, it's a rare. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Each planeswalker with 1 or more loyalty counters on it lose all abilities and is a creature with power and toughness, each equal to the number of loyalty counters on it. That's nasty. That would hurt. Trying to see whose spark in the picture it is, who's getting their spark ruptured. If you guys know, leave that in the comments. I don't know. Let's see what the foil lands look like, if they're any different. No, they're just foil treated lands. Nothing too whoopee. I will say though, the cool thing about these don't have that stupid curve in them that every other pack has. Thank you, Watsy. You're doing something. Finally. Aside from taking all of our money. I didn't say that, guys. If you want to support us, please do. You could use the money. It's not about the money, guys, though. But I will say, more videos, more money means more videos. Just saying. Alright, so first card in the pack, we have Animist Might. It's a 3 cost. It's a sorcery. This spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets a legendary creature you control. The creature you control deals damage equal to twice its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. It's a good little legendary, kind of like Fling almost, but you don't have to sacrifice a creature. Feast of the Victorious Dead. It's a white and a black. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, if one or more creatures died this turn, you gain that much life and distribute that many 1/1 counters among creatures you control. If one or more creatures died this turn, you gain that much life. Oh. I like that. I would think that would go kind of decent in. Metropolis Reformer. It's a 3 cost, 1 white. It's an Angel Cleric. For those who didn't get to see, maybe I forgot to show. Also, that's the first card we talked about. Metropolis Reformer. It has Flying Vigilance. You have Hexproof. Whenever Metropolis Reformer is dealt damage, you gain that much life. Give that little bad boy. Put that in a red-white deck. I can think of a few things you can do with that. Infinite life, probably. Maybe. Tolarian Contempt. When Tolarian Contempt enters the battlefield, put a rejection counter on each creature your opponent controls. At the beginning of your end step, for each opponent, choose up to 1 target creature they control with a rejection counter on. That creature's owner puts it on top or bottom of their library. When enters the battle, put a rejection counter on each creature your opponent controls. Oh! That's pretty mean. Like, blinking that? Oh, that would be good. I might have to build a deck around that. Feast. Oh, we got a second copy of Feast of Victorious Dead. It's an alt art of it. Kind of nice. And then we got a Phyrexian Mirror token. Not bad. Overall, well, we're going to open more, of course. But for a first pack, a little underwhelming. Hopefully we get something better. I don't like the fact that we got 2 of the same card, but you know, I haven't looked at that pack yet, so here's it. In case I didn't show it, that's what it looks like. Kind of a almost Kaldheim border. I think, yeah, Kaldheim border. Not bad though. Death Rattle Oni is a 7 cost creature, demon spirit, has flash. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each creature that died this turn. Ooh. When it enters the battlefield, destroy all other creatures that were dealt damage this turn. Not bad. Harnessed Snubhorn is the next card. It's a 4-cost. It's a dinosaur. Vigilance. When Harnessed Snubhorn deals combat damage to a player, return target artifact or enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I like that. Oh, no. Tranquil Frillback. The 3-cost. 1 green. It's a dinosaur. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay a green up to 3 times. You may pay this cost 1 or more times. Choose up to that many. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Exile target player's graveyard. Or you gain 4 life. It's a 3/3. It's not a bad little utility card. I could see that probably being played in Modern, if it's legal. I think it's legal. I could definitely see that being played in Modern. We have Sigarda, Font of Blessings. It's a 4-cost, a green and a white. It's an angel. Flying. Other permanents you control have hexproof. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast angel spells and human spells from the top of your library. I like that. I like that a lot. Next, that was also a foil. That is very nice. Tranquil Frillback in case I didn't show it. But our last card is Cosmic Rebirth. It's a white, a green, and then 1 of any color. Choose target permanent card in your graveyard. If it has mana value 3 or less, you may put it onto the battlefield. If you don't put it onto the battlefield, put it into your hand. You gain 3 life. Not a bad little recursion. I like that. With that pack, I would say. So the first pack, I'm gonna give it a 4, honestly. The second pack, give it a 5, probably. 4 than 5. I hope you guys have been pulling some good stuff. I know I bought some more of the rings and pulled some pretty decent things. I think I pulled the 4-color Aragorn, I think his name is. But that's one of my more notable grabs. But yeah, we'll get the second pack going. Well, third pack actually. Gold Forge Thopterix. It's a green, it's a white and a blue. It's an artifact creature, Dinosaur Thopter. What? Has flying and lifelink. Each legendary permanent you control has Ward 2. Nice. I like the little flavor text here. It says, "Worlds apart, Quality built a device Sahili would have been proud of." Huh. I want to make, I just noticed something in this card. A little bit of a lore dump. I'm not sure if any of you, for those who are new to Magic, might not know this, but for those who really paid attention to, I think it was War of the Spark, they had a little thing of putting Nicobolas' horns in the background, and this could be just me theory crafting. But if you look kind of closely in the back, you notice the thing kind of behind its wings. It kind of looks like Nicobolas' horns. That could mean something, or it could be just a theory. I don't know. Our next card is Blot Out. It's a 3-cost. There's a lot of 3-costs in this set. Target opponent exiles a creature or planeswalker they control with the greatest mana value among creatures and planeswalkers they control. Nice little removal. I like that. Next card is Pia Nalar, Console of Revival. Costs a white and a red. Factors you control have haste. Stop to tribal. Whenever you play a land from exile or cast a spell from exile, create a 1/1 color stop to artifact creature token with flying. Interesting. We got a foiled gold forged optrix, and then a special art blot out for our next two cards. That I'm gonna give that one a 4. Right now, so perfect score for boxes is based on packs 10, so 80 points. And right now we're sitting at 454, which is a total of 13 points. Just making sure it's only been 3 packs. 1, 2, 3. Not looking too hot, guys. Filter out. It's a 3 cost. 2 blue. Return all non-creature, non-land permanents to their owner's hands. Nice. Reckless handling. It's a 2 cost and a red. Sorcery. Search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle, then discard a card at random. If any artifact card was discarded this way, Reckless Handling deals 2 damage to each opponent. We have Kiora, Sovereign of the Deep. It's a 5 cost, a green and a blue. Has Vigilance and Ward. Our first sorry for my wisp. First mythic out of all of these. It's Vigilance and Ward 3. It's a Merfolk Noble. Whenever you cast a Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, or Serpent spell from your hand, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is that spell's mana value. You may cast a spell with mana value less than X from among them without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. I like that a lot. It's kind of like the sea monster tribal. We get Death Rattle Oni in foil. Oh, that's the Kiora. Death Rattle Oni foil. And Animist's Might, which we've already pulled. Old-fashioned version. I'm gonna give that one, that pack, also a treasure token. Nice, cool treasure token. I do like the old-fashioned version of Animus Might. I like the fact that we got a mythic in here. I'll give that one a 6. Nah, we'll be generous. We'll give it a 7. So that's a total of 20 points. Well, we have 4 packs left. Even with max scores, we put it to 63, so that's not terrible. Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. I will say, depending on score, I probably won't buy these ever again. But we have to wait and see if we pull anything decent. I just don't like the idea of not of there being so few cards. Because I feel like you have more chances of getting even the commons. Commons aren't bad, but I don't know. Anyways, Undercity Upheaval is a 3 cost 2 green. It's a sorcery, Undergrowth. Distribute X 1/1 counters among any number of target creatures you control, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard as you cast a spell. Creatures you control gain vigilance until end of turn. I like that. That would fit well in a black deck. Campus Oh, Campus Renovation. It's a 5 cost, a white and a red, and then 3 of any color. Return up to 1 target artifact or enchantment card from your graveyard up to the battlefield. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. That's pretty good. I like that. Next card is Rocco Street Chef. It's a red, a green, and a white. A legendary creature, Elf Druid. At the beginning of your end step, each player exiles the top card of their library. Until your next end step, each player may play the card they exile this way. Whenever a player plays a land from exile or casts a spell from exile, you may put a 1/1 counter on target creature and create a food token. So it's a friends deck. Excuse me, sorry. There's I think it's either a creature or an enchantment. No, it's if you guys, I'm gonna give the card effect. If you know what it is, put it in the comments. It's if an opponent would cast a spell other than from anywhere aside from their hand, counter that spell. It's a white card. I think it's like 3 mana. This would be nasty combo. Nasty combo. I like that. That gives that big. This pack's already at a 5. No. 6.5. We get a reckless handling foil, and then a fancy art of Campus Renovation. We got a cool token of First Mate Ragavan. I like that. Too bad I can't pull the actual one. Tears. We'll give that one a 7. That was a pretty good pack. Solid pack. Had some decent stuff in there. So we are 4, 5, 4, 7, 7. So we're at 27 points. Markov Baron. How many Markovs are there? I know there's a lot. It's a 3 cost. It's a creature, vampire noble, has Convoke. I don't think I've seen very many black cards with Convoke. It's lifelink. Other vampires you control have 1/1, and it has Madness 3. It's a 2/2. I think Wizard of the Coast's just kind of put a bunch of stuff on here. I don't know why. That's a bland card. It's too much on a card that doesn't do a whole lot. Probably a modern thing. That's definitely a modern card. For those who know, who watch the channel or are new, for those who are new to the channel, I and my counterpart are mainly commander players. So our next card is Coppercoat Vanguard. It's a 2 cost, 1 white and any color. It's a human soldier. Each other human you control gets +1, +0, and has Ward 1. It's a 2/2. That's actually pretty good. Training Grounds. It's a 1 cost blue enchantment. It's a rare. Activated abilities of creatures you control cost 2 less to activate. This effect can't reduce the mana in that cost to less than 1. I am putting this in my dragons. I have a Scion of the Ur Dragon. This is finding a slot in it. I don't know what to take out, but this is finding a slot in it. And then we have a foil Cosmic Rebirth. and then a full art, fancy art of Reckless Handling, and then a Night Token. Overall, so there's 2 decent cards. We leave it a 6. So, yeah, give it a 6. You have 2 packs left. We're sitting at 33 points. You guys can glean what I'm trying to say here. And I know this is the first time I've ever done a box like this with point value. And I think I might try that in the future. I think I might start doing that. I know this is a very long video and I'm sorry. But yeah. I think I might, if I decide to start buying boxes like this and opening them on the channel, I might start doing point values so you guys can get a feel for it. We got another Tolarian Contempt. We have Colligan Warmonger. It's a new card for what we've had. It's a 3-cost 1 red. A creature, Ogre Warrior, has haste. Whenever it attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a dragon card from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Not bad. I don't think I'd put it in my dragons though. A Draenith Ruins is a land. Tap for a colorless. Pay 2. Put 2 encounters on target non-human creature that enters the battlefield this turn. Then we have a Coppercoat Vanguard. And then we have a Leyline Immersion. It's a 4-cost. Enchant legendary creature. Enchanted creature has Ward 2. And add 5 mana in any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast spells. That is going to go in my Kinnan deck. Wow. That is a... I'm not going to lie. Before seeing this card, I was going to put this pack at a 5... No, at a 3. I was a little upset with the land. Not going to lie. But this card itself just boosted that baby to an 8. So that puts us at 41. 41 out of 80. We just barely got over halfway. If we can get over, if this pack here pulls a 9, I would say 50 is would maybe buy again if I was bored. If just barely breaking over 40, I don't recommend. Colligan Warmonger. Cosmic Rebirth, Metropolis Reformer, Animus Might, and Feast of Victorious Dead. All copies we already have. I'm gonna have to give that one. Yeah, I'm gonna only have to give. Is there even a rare in that? 1 rare. Wow. Maybe I'm just stingy or greedy, but I'm gonna give that one a 3. That was sad. That one was sad. They are foils, but I'm not a foil guy since they're always curved. So there are some foils that are cool, like the Secret Lair where Nicobolus, Sorin, Sarkon were all Phyrexian. That one was cool. I think that was metal plating though. I don't know what that's technically called, but that brings the score of this box to 44 points. That's not a lot out of 80. I mean, it's a lot out of 80. So the most notable cards that I think I will probably use are Leyline Immersion, Training Grounds, actually I probably won't even use Rocco. Maybe I might use Rocco. Kiara is good, but I don't have anything for it. Maybe Sigarda. Yeah. Oh, and I guess Feast of Victoria's Dead for one of my decks. So 5. I almost want to say 4 cards I would use, because Rocco I'm not so certain. You'd be used for a commander deck. I'd have to build one. I don't know if yeah. 5 out of 40 cards I would use. And that's not to say these other cards are bad or can't be used. It's just, I don't know. I feel like this is very hitting towards modern. And I'm not much of a modern player. There's a few good ones, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys pulled anything notable, please feel free to share. Or I'm always, if you have any ideas that you want to see, let me know. I do want to make a mention of something, of a little bet that was between me and my counterpart. He had this idea of if we got to 65, he would get to do a video where I didn't get to say no. But I want to up the ante. If we can get to, let's say 70, so we're at 65, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you who subscribed. You guys are awesome, and I sincerely appreciate all of you guys' support with sticking with us, for those who continue to watch our videos and to continue to like. But if we could get to so we managed to get from 58, I think it was a week ago, to 65. That's a subscriber a day. I want to up the ante. If we get from 65 to 75 in, I'll be generous, 65 to 75 in a week, no, in 10 days from when I post this video, I will let my counterpart, the spontaneous one, do the ice bucket challenge on me. And I know that's an old challenge, but I can't think of anything else. I will allow him to do a random prank that we will record, of course. But if we can get there, I'll let him do that. He'll have a heck of a time, I'm sure. But that's relying on you guys. If you want to see that, it's within 10 days of this coming out. And let's see. I will probably post this video the day I after making this, it is July 25th. So in 10 days from that, August 4th, I think. It's either August 4th or August 5th. I don't know. There's August 4th. If we have 75 subscribers, then he can either drop a 10-gallon bucket of ice cold water on me from my balcony, or he can do something else. But that's relying on you guys. If you guys have managed to stick it this far, I appreciate it. Drop a comment if you made it this far, or say another prank you think the spontaneous one will enjoy doing to me. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.